That's right. This is the Philly Chew. This is the first episode of the Philly Chew. I am your host, Hype. I will be covering the Philadelphia Stars each and every week. We're going to kick it off with some overnight news. If you didn't see it on Twitter, on the socials, um, the Philadelphia Stars went out and signed a new kicker. His name is Lareem Ru Lahu, a Kosovo-born native. We're going to go over some of his stats. He is 33 years old, so it looks like he's going to assist with the kicking game as far as maybe punting. And the reason I say that is because, well, let's go ahead and take a look at his resume. Grey Cup champion in 2017, Canadian Football League East All Star 2015 and 2019, CFL West Most Outstanding Special Teams 2014. You can see the resume from the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, all the way recently to the Dallas Cowboys, also the Carolina Panthers, and Washington. I mean, he's been in many training camps around the NFL. So he has plenty of experience. And the biggest stat I wanted to show was right here at the bottom of the screen here. He has a career of 651 punts, averaging 44.1 yards. So that is going to be key once he is activated for week 7. If that is, in fact, his role. I know there's a lot of talk about Luis, on social media, of course, you see it everywhere. It's the Dallas Cowboys need to go ahead and sign Luis. I mean, if that happens, great for him. I mean, it's the NFL. That's the end goal. But yeah, it was this signing was around 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when I had saw it, when I had seen it on Twitter. But as far as week 5, I want to jump right into week 5 against the New Jersey Generals. And let's start it off with the offense here. Case COOKUS going 18 for 30 for 129 passing yards. He did rush for 21 yards on the ground, had a rush for 11 yards, the highest in the game. So the biggest thing for me here, this biggest stat, is 0 offensive turnovers. And I say that because with the USFL and how the kick returns are, what is it, 90+%, of kickoffs being returned, I think it's an average around like 34 yards. So, turning the ball over is such a big deal in this league because of the field position that these teams are put in. If they can't go down and score field goal, touchdown, whatever the case may be, if they can't score and they turn the ball over, that field position is always going to be in the favor of the returning team. It's just the way it's working out, but it is fun, exciting football. So let's go ahead and keep it going. All right. So 0 offensive turnovers. That's the biggest key for me that I see, with Case in this one here. So when it comes to the overall team, 11 drives, 58 plays, 166 total yards. They did have 4 red zone opportunities, but 0 touchdowns, 24 rushing attempts, only totaling 61 yards. Okay. That is something that the Philadelphia Stars has been searching for all season long. They are last in rushing yardage as a team with 262 overall yards. That's an average of 52.4 yards a game. So, I mean, it's tough. It really is tough. Even overall in the league itself, they are 7th in the league in yardage per game, averaging 236 yards. Okay. So before I get to the defensive side of it, just like Bart Andrews had mentioned, yes, the entire North Division is 2-3. That means it is a clean slate. If you checked out social media, you did see it. Post game, congratulating, of course, Luis Aguilar on a fantastic day, of course. breaking the USFL single game record with 7, added one more with 8. I mean, you can't get any better than that. You just can't. He scored all 24 points for the Stars. So let's go ahead and keep it going. For the defense, I want to check out the defense here by the numbers. So the defense, 3 forced fumbles, 1 interception. They did allow 354 total yards, allowed just 1 red zone touchdown on 3 attempts. So, big shout out to Luis Perez there, winning the XFL championship. So, you have 3 forced fumbles, an interception. Yes, the yardage of 354 does not look good, but if you look at the red zone opportunities that the New Jersey Generals had, they scored 1 touchdown on 3 attempts. That to me is a win. It has to be a win. I mean, it's football. Teams adjust. You always hope for that shutout, but it's not fathomable. It's just almost hard, almost impossible to do each and every time out. So speaking of Luis Aguilar, let's go ahead and take a look at his stats. On special teams, Luis Aguilar, he is the USFL Special Teams Player of the Week. Well-deserved, of course. 8-8 on field goal attempts. Broke the USFL single game record in made field goals. Also, as far as making those field goals, these weren't just chip shots. Made from 22, 42, 56, 36, 27, 51, 49, and the game-winning 55-yard field goal. And that was just incredible. I mean, this dude had ice in his veins. He was not going to be, I know New Jersey at the end, they tried to ice him a little bit, but just the look on his face, even the announcer said it, he's cold as ice. He's got ice in his veins. Nothing's going to, phase this guy whatsoever. And nothing did. He got the job done for, throughout the entire game. So big shout out to Luis Aguilar, well-deserved on that special teams player of the week. And if it is, that speculation, if that does, go ahead and happen, where he, signs an NFL deal, why not? I mean, good luck to him if that's the case, but too far ahead. We're focused on week 6, and we're focused on the New Orleans Breakers. And let's go ahead and take a look at that opponent. So starting off, let's see what they got. All right, so the week 6 matchup, New Orleans Breakers, all right? The USFL's league leader in passing yards, you got MBT. USFL's league leader in rushing, you have West Hills. USFL's league leader in receiving, you have Sage Sherratt. In kicking points, you have Matt Coughlin with 45. He is 10 for 10. He has yet to miss a field goal in the USFL. And I believe Chris Blewett for the Maulers is the second kicker that has not missed a field goal opportunity. So moving along here, let's go ahead and take a look at more Breaker stats here. And for, continuing this week 6 matchup against the Breakers, they are pretty much leading every single category in the USFL. Passing yards per game, 254.4 yards per game. They're averaging 353.8 total yards per game. Kicking points, like I'd mentioned before, 45. The kick return average is 28.4. So they are right up there. I mean, they are 4-1. But this Philadelphia Stars team can get it done. Why? Just because of what head coach Bob Andrews said. It is a clean slate. It's a clean slate for the entire North Division. Everyone sits at 2-3. Go ahead and take a look here. 2-3. We see the Stars at the bottom. It doesn't really matter right now. They're coming off a win. The Maulers are coming off a win. The Panthers have lost 3 straight. And then we have the Generals here up top, losing the last 2. But again, it's a clean slate for everybody in the USFL North Division. So, guys, Philly fans, this is what it's all about. This is their time to turn it around in the second half. When it comes to numbers and things like that, yes, it is what it is right now. But again, it's a brand new season right now. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at our keys to victory in week 6. All right. Let's go ahead and start with Matt Colburn. Okay. We need to establish the run. The run has to be established for that passing game to open up more easily, I would say, for Case COOKUS, because he is second in the league in passing yardage. Speaking of Case COOKUS, he's the medium, $8. Keep him vertical. He was sacked 4 times against the Generals. And the large $10 here, defense. Make MBT uncomfortable. If you do, you have a great shot at stopping this team in week 6. Okay, so let's go ahead and chew on this. And we need to go ahead and see if this Stars team can get it done. And that's what it's all about. It's a brand new season, and we are excited. Philly fans, you have to be excited. I mean, it was a fun first half, and we are on to week 6. We are on to a brand new season. So I just wanted to come on here and introduce the Philly Chew. This show will be every single week. It'll be a recap show being done each and every week. Hopefully I can get some guests on, some Philly Stars on the show with myself, going over the games, things like that. But hey, I just wanted to go ahead and jump on and let you guys know that the Stars are covered when it comes to the USFL network. This is, again, a new show. It's called the Philly Chew. So please stay tuned. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe the entire USFL network. Also, our biggest one is subscribing on YouTube. Once we hit 1,000 followers, which I believe we're close to 800 right now. Once we hit 1,000, you are automatically entered in a contest where you can win an autographed Cavante Turpin signed jersey, an autographed jersey. I mean, and this is just for being a subscriber to the USFL network. So just go ahead and on YouTube, type in USFL network and hit that subscribe button, and you will be entered into our drawing. So there you have it, folks. This is on to week 6. It's been one hell of a ride for the first half, but let's see what we can do. Week 6 and beyond. This team, they are still the defending North champions, regardless of what the record is or what the records are. Until they are beat, they are your defending North Division champions. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am your host, Hype. You guys enjoy, and let's go Stars. Enjoy the rest of the USFL season. I will see you next week, guys. Take care.